Beautiful morning. It is Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. Just weighed anchor in Pentwater just before 8 o'clock in the morning. Had hoped to get started a little earlier than this. Headed for Sheboygan today, but we gained an hour crossing the lake and supposed to have some brisk wind. So hopefully a nice first sail in this boat. There's Michi. Say hey, Michi.
Hey, Michi.
Got a cottage for sale there. I'm sure it's very affordable. To have you go below and get a new battery for this. Fresh battery. that. So we just passed the welcome to Wisconsin sign. It is about 11:55. We just gained an hour, just shy of noon now, with the time gain on Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. And we are sailing on Lake Michigan for the first time. There's got a whole bunch of firsts on this trip. Not counting all the silly firsts, like it's the first time we've sailed on a Wednesday, and it's the first time we've sailed on, you know, that kind of dumb stuff. Yeah, first time we've been sailing in nearly 2 years. First time we've ever sailed this boat. And then some other firsts probably that are eluding me at the moment. So anyway, we left Pentwater this morning just about 8 o'clock, and we're on our way to Sheboygan. Had pretty consistent. How long were we on the engine this morning?
I don't have a watch, I don't know.
About an hour and a half,
Yeah.
tops. Had a little trouble with the dinghy back here. The harness slipped, and so we had to correct that. You're of course motoring in insufficient wind to sail at the time, and we were really getting rocked around with the waves hitting us broadside. Rollers, they weren't really waves, they were just big rollers coming in. And anyway, we came up to the wind so I could get back there and re-secure the dinghy, and by the time we got that done, we had enough wind to sail. So our next little problem was a incredibly stupid, worse than a rookie mistake, when we bent on the main. So that took a while to get corrected. And then all the other little foibles that come with not having sailed in a long time, forgetting to loosen that line and forgetting to tighten that line and everything else. So a lot of panting, a lot of sweating, and a lot of swearing.
Not by me.
Not by you, yeah, you were just steering. We're watching Jorge steer. Do you have an autopilot on the boat? Autopilot this morning did a HAL 2000 on us. I don't know what the hell is going on there, so I'm sure user error. Very old electronics in this. They seem to work fairly well most of the time, but they do some funny stuff, and I'm sure part of it's due to my ignorance. But yeah, we did a sharp turn. Well, I think we're almost at a 360-degree turn by the time it was all over with. So by the time I got up here and shut the autopilot off. So anyway, on our way to Sheboygan, and right now, in the winds we've gotten today, about 10 to 12 knots true. About 7 knots plus right now, about 7.6. That's not bad. I was hoping to see 8. It's far better at sail trim, we might get that. If the wind pipes up anymore, I have a feeling we're going to be reefing. So, but moving right along. First impressions of this boat: very stable, a long way from the water in the center cockpit. Autopilot, very nice feature.
You got to have breakfast.
Yeah, I got to eat my string cheese and indulgent trail mix in peace. Every time I take a bite of something, I'm 30 degrees off my heading. This time the autopilot handled it, so I don't want to become reliant on the autopilot. I really like to steer, but man, is that nice to just be able to sit back and relax and watch this thing do it. So.
And not have to trust your wife.
What's that?
Not have to trust your wife.
You do a good job of steering. So, anything else? Welcome to Wisconsin.
Yay.
Say hey. Say hey, Michi.